We're back at ringside, ladies and gentlemen, with Commissioner John Ayers. As we said earlier in the hour, some action forthcoming. I know you do have a progress report on Steve Dr. Death Williams.
Well, he does have a broken arm and a concussion where he hit the ring pole, but he's going to be fine, and it's going to be a while.
Dr. Death is one tough son of a gun, I'll tell you that. And we're anxious, to, of course, to hear next week, hopefully something regarding the situation on your hearing. I understand the lawyers of Murdoch and Gilbert will be at the hearing and so forth. That's nothing new for you, being in the National Football League.
No, you deal with those people all the time in negotiations, but I think, something does need to be done, and I think they need to have their legal counsel there in case of, indefinite suspension. And we're going to have to do something.
What about Terry Taylor's situation? We heard some comments he's made. Commissioner Ayers, a laid-back guy. Commissioner Ayers is not very motivated. Terry Taylor is also a point of controversy.
Yes, he is, and I'd like to talk to Terry Taylor if they could get him back out here. This is something, it needs to be said man to man, so I don't want anything to get lost in the translation between us.
Commissioner John Ayers asking Terry Taylor to come back to ringside. What he has to say, quite obviously, he'd like to say man to man.
Hello, Mr. Commissioner. I just wanted to tell you I think you're doing a great job. I heard you wanted to call me back out here because I'm a little controversial. Now, you may be one of the greatest football players ever to play, but when it comes to being a commissioner,
Let me tell you something here. This has been going on for the last 3 weeks. You've been going around and first your partner, Chris Adams, you try to end his career with a pile driver. The next thing you do with Steve Cox, you try and break his leg. You won't relieve the hold at the end of the match. Then the young man tonight, David Haskins, you won't stop that. You didn't try and pin him. I don't know where you got your attitude problems, and I don't know what's wrong with you. But you need to get it worked out.
Calm down, sir. It's okay. Just calm down.
I think this is not going to be tolerated.
All this stuff has been going on, and I don't know where you get it. And it keeps going.
Don't throw the suspension up in here. I've been trying to tell you that. Let me guide your career. He doesn't know anything he's doing. Win and lost the World Tag Team title tonight because...
Let me tell you, too. All this stuff you've been doing around here with Dr. Death and Murdoch and trying all this stuff with your tag team, you can straighten up or you're going to get out of here, both of you. You're going to be down the road.
Well, he may be laid back, but sometimes you got to put your hand down, and that's just what we've got here. Magnum, I'll tell you.
Well, Big John, I'd like to say personally, I like it because I like seeing you take charge and doing what you're supposed to be doing out here. You got to call them the way you see them. And personally, if it was up to me, I'd like to see Captain Redneck Dick Murdoch and that hot stuff Eddie Gilbert suspended for life because there's no place in this great sport in the UWF for the likes of them. There's a lot of people out here put it all on the line each and every day when they take out a man the likes of Steve Dr. Death Williams, my friend, one of the greatest athletes ever to walk in a square circle. There's no way that should be happening. I'm saying this to you right now. You're doing a tremendous job. I'm glad to be here, a part of this, and don't let anybody back you down.
We need to do something before it gets out of hand, and I'm not going to let it get out of hand, and I'm going to get control of it, and we're going to get it straightened out.
Those comments from Commissioner John Ayers, and we'll have a report next week after his meeting with Murdoch and Gilbert. It's been a tremendous hour. I think maybe Terry Taylor and Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert will have a little bit different attitude when we next see those two gentlemen. Thank you very much for being with us, ladies and gentlemen. For Commissioner John Ayers and Magnum TA, I'm Jim Ross. Thank you very much for being with us, and we'll see you right here next week on the Universal Wrestling Federation.